Hey, hey, woo! She back, y'all. She back. It's been a minute. Oh, oh, oh. We got a good one for y'all tonight, y'all. It's story time. Listen. Oh, oh, oh. We know it's been a minute since we've been here, y'all. We know it has been a minute since we have been here. And let me tell you what's going on. It has definitely been a minute. Welcome to Story Time, y'all. This is Crystal. I am here to bring you another interview with another individual who has a story, which we all do. And tonight I am so excited about this young lady that I have coming to the stage. We have a young lady tonight, and she is going to tell you her story. Her name is Zarina Skill. So I definitely am so excited. And I have to let you know out there on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and all those other platforms that we are over here. She's going to be over here on IG. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I definitely need you to come over here to Instagram. I'm waiting for her to come on in here today. And I see that she has joined me. So I am so excited. I am so excited. I am just so excited. How y'all doing? Tasha, Miss Harriet, John, Muffin, Darlene, Yogi, everybody. How y'all doing today? I am definitely excited to be here, to be able to talk to this young lady today and just let her shine. It's her time to shine. Each and every time somebody comes on, it is their time to shine when they come on as a guest at Story Time. And I missed y'all. I haven't been on live in a minute. I've been busy doing some things and just trying to get myself situated. So I have not been on live. So I'm excited. Hi, young lady. How you doing? Oh, look at you. Look at the hair. Look at you. Looking so beautiful. Back up a little bit. So we want to see all that. We want to see all that. Or position your camera because I see you, but I need to see your hair. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. So, like I said, you want to come over here to Instagram, I definitely want you to do it. We have Miss Zarina Skills, and we are so, so excited to have her here today. And how you doing this evening? Let me put a little music on for a minute because it's your time to shine, so I need to put this on a little bit. I got to put this on. I should have had your song playing. I should have had one of your songs playing. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you got your own music. You know, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut that off because we're gonna get some of your music. We're gonna get some of your music up in here. But how you doing tonight? I am so excited. I'm so excited. So, you know, there may be a few people out there in the world. Thank you so much. I missed you too, Miss Simple Life. It's been a minute. It definitely has been a minute. You know, life happens and you have to do what you have to do and take care of your priority. We can't get caught up in the internet world to the point where we forget real life is actually going on, where we forget we actually have to be productive. We actually have to meet goals. We actually have to do the necessary things in life that are important, you know, other than engaging on social media. So I had to do those things, you know, and I had a few postponements. So I just want to let you know, if you missed the last few episodes, those individuals have been rescheduled and they will be back. They have been rescheduled and they will be back. But listen, I got a young lady here today that I'm going to bring her to the stage. This young lady was born in Beverly Hills and raised in Los Angeles and about 25 other cities. My goodness, you've been around, man. You must be in a military family or something to have been traveling like that. A hard worker, and she's definitely a young lady who has a lot to talk about tonight. And we're going to get into her story about her being a multi-racial, sophisticated, diverse, you know, eclectic and free-minded Scorpio. You know, a 4-time college dropout. We're going to talk about that. Dropped out not once, not twice, not 3, but 4 times out of college. And I'm thinking it was to pursue your dream as an independent artist and songstress. So that's amazing that you did not give up. So my goodness, how are you feeling tonight? I love the pink. I love the pink. What's that? You got a bow on your head? Because I can't see it all with that. You got a bandana on your head. Okay. Listen to you. So listen. I know that when I look at your bio and you talk about the fact that I see so much. There's so much I can see, and I know that you are still chasing the dream after surviving COVID, after surviving a fire, a flood, and homelessness. So before we even dive into all that, take us back to the beginning. Take us back to the little girl. What's your first name? Other than Zarina? Zarkita. Zarkita, take us back to who was Zarkita, the little girl. Mm-hmm. So So you stay to yourself. Even then, you were by yourself. You know, children don't know how to play by themselves and to be by themselves and be happy. So was you a happy child? So how did the moving around come about? Is it because there's somebody, one of those men or some of your parents were they in the military? What do you mean when you say you moved around a lot? Most people that say that they are military children. Wow. And so when did you start to dream? When did the dreaming begin? Was this in middle school or high school? When did you know that you wanted to be a star and a singer? Oh, we got a beautiful little voice on here. How old is she? Oh, a 4-year-old son. Amazing. Good. So she named you Star, and I know that some of it had to be attributed to you singing. You sang in about 11, or you started at 11 in a lot of choirs. You were singing in choirs and groups and bands and studios from Houston to Dallas and all over. So how did that start? Oh, that's okay. Miss Simple Life, she's from actually born in Beverly Hills, and she was raised in Los Angeles, along with 25 other cities that she said along the southwestern states. So she has been a person who traveled a lot. And somebody asked where you were from, so I was letting them know where you were from. Wow. Wow. So when was the first solo? Wow. Wow, the harp. The harp is so beautiful. So melodic. My goodness. Do you still play the harp? What, you didn't like it? That's it. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes children are unpredictable, and they deserve our attention. And he probably wants the people to see him. He wants to say hello. He says mommy is on there and he wants to say hello. So don't apologize about being a mother at all. Don't apologize for being a mother, because that's who you are. Definitely. you know so talk to me about what singing means to you. You quit school 4 times. Talk to me about that path. How did that happen? You were in college, and what was it that made you say, I need to stop? I want to do a singing career the first time, and then the second time, and then the third time, and then the fourth time. How did that happen 4 different times? I just lost you with sound. Something happened. Your sound just left, and you're frozen. So something just happened with your connection. So there you go. I see you. You hear me? I hear you now. Yes. Oh, my sound went out. Yes, you froze up and the sound went out. Yes, ma'am. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No, that's okay. Well, listen, we're on the internet, so we know on the internet things happen. So we can't control the internet at all. So we just have to go with the flow. That's how it is. That's how show business is. Like I said, the show must go on, so the interview will go on. So the fourth time, tell me about the fourth time and what was different about the fourth and final time that allowed you to really make it happen. Mm. Things to be published.
and to be put in LA art storefronts, and it burned down on me. So that kind of, my dreams crumbled with that, with the artwork burning on me. So I moved to Houston to restart my life because I lost everything in LA. When the fire happened, I lost everything I was building up. So I moved to Houston, and I went to school for music because music is pretty much all I had. I was on my journey as a painter, but lost all of that. So I was like, what do I have left? All I have is my voice.
Wow. Wow. Yes, 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 yes. Wow. So, whoo, Harvey was a big one, and a lot of people got affected. So you said a couple critical things. Number one, you moved to Houston. Houston, I just visited Houston, had an amazing time in Houston, and my daughter wants to go to Houston. And a lot of people that I met that first night when I went on the trail ride and everything, everybody just they were talking about moving back to Houston. What is it about Houston to make people want to go there? Like, oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, and I went to this black owned bar. I think is it called the Savvy or something? It was really nice. It had some artwork on the wall. So I gotta go back to these instruments that you did. You played the harp, you played some very delicate instruments. Oh my goodness. I would love to have heard you. Are you still playing any of those instruments now? Yes. And so talk to me about your songwriting. You're a songwriter now, and now you are doing your career full time. Am I correct? Oh, is he tired? You know, so you're not quite doing it full time. That's what I'm gathering. You're not quite doing your music full time, or you are? And you have a project out now. Talk to me about the project you have now. Wow, congratulations on being signed. How exciting was that for you?
Job. And honestly, I really just look at it as a job. It was an industry. It was an industry experience that I'll never forget, and that I definitely appreciate. I definitely appreciate it.
Now, for those, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. For those that may be trying to get in the industry that are looking to get signed, are there some things that you can tell individuals out there that are working on their own project? Some do's and don'ts, perhaps? Any do's and don'ts you would tell to a rising artist right now that would love to be signed? Is there anything, any lessons that you've learned in the process of this roller coaster that you will share with them? Did you do your research on the label before you definitely get with them? And what stood out about them that made you say, I want to sign with them? Wow. Yes. Wow. And then you said you're the first African American sister, but now you're multiracial, correct? So tell us about that. What are you mixed with? What are the different ethnicities and background you have? Wow. And you've done your research and you've searched into all these, and you've done a little bit to find out about the culture and everything. And how did that make you feel? Which one did you identify with the most? Okay. Okay. Wow. Have you been to Nigeria yet? Is it on your to-do list? Okay, I think that would be pretty cool. So you can see, where you're from and see how they live. I think that would be good. Okay, good. So, Zarina, out of all the things you've been through, COVID, homelessness, and all the different challenges you have, what did you learn after going through all that? What sustained you? What kept you? Yeah, that faith I think is a big one, and I sometimes wonder about people who don't have any, how they even make it through life. Because I just said, Lord, if it had not been for God, where would I be? And that is true. A lot of times I say, gosh, I just don't understand how people can go without it, and losing everything like your paintings and losing all the tangible stuff. Let me talk about that for one quick minute. I can't imagine what it was like being in Hurricane Harvey. But a lot of times when people go through situations like that, they want to grab the unnecessary thing. Like they want to grab their phone and they want to grab some things. What can you really tell people about that experience that you really learned when it comes to that? After losing everything, what would you tell people if they were in a situation like that to make sure they take with them and not to worry about the other unnecessary thing? Mm. Ooh. Yes. 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 So material things mean nothing. Go make sure you go get the loved ones. And then maybe some people may have a pet, maybe go grab the pet, but don't worry about the stuff. And I mean, sometimes later on they do talk about documents, important documents, but not the telephone. Some people be looking for their phone, girl. They be like, oh, I need my phone. You weren't worried about your phone at all, I'm sure. The phone didn't mean nothing to you at that time. Wow, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you said that, because life is so precious. And today I think that people have lost sight of how valuable human life is. In so many situations, we see people do not cherish life anymore like they used to, from the young to the old. It's just really sad. You know, I want to hear some of your music. Say some people, let us hear some of your music. Let us, I don't know if you want to sing a song. I don't know if you want to play a song, but share with us a little bit about one of your songs and tell us something about why you wrote it before you share it. So let me ask you. So how do they think that? Is it because you're overly affectionate, or what is it that you do that would make people think that you're into women? Wow. And I thank you for that. I thank you for extending yourself like that, and it's got to be difficult to be misunderstood, so that's a beautiful thing that you're doing. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are listening to Star. Her mom named her Star, and her name is Zarina Skills. She is streaming on all platforms. She's been signed to a label, and she's going to share her song. She's going to share this song, and she gave us a little bit of the history. So let's listen. Listen, I'm doing this interview over here on Instagram. I want you to come join me on Instagram. My name is Crystal. This is story time. And this time, our guest did not come over here, but I invite you to join me at Shout Crystal right now on Instagram. I see you over there. Thank you for joining.